y'all? What's up? How y'all feeling? I'm feeling real good right now. I just want y'all to know that it's been a minute since I did my podcast, and it feels good to see all y'all in here. So tonight I got my girl Shan as a guest, and as you know, my girl she has multiple businesses. She the CEO, known as the CEO, the big one, not the little one. So, what's up, Shane? Tell us a little bit about you. You know, everybody don't know that much about you. Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, well, I'm 21 with 17 years experience.
Okay.
Forever 21, baby, over here, okay? I'm originally from Greenville, Mississippi. Like, lot of people don't know that. They think I'm from Starkville, but I just opened my businesses there. But I'm originally from Greenville. I'm a graduate of MUW. I went to state for a little while. I do have I have my bachelor's and master's degree in business, not in culinary. But I basically, just to give it in a nutshell, I turned my obsession to my profession. I have a love for food. I have a love for people. I worked in corporate America several years, and I just realized that I'm not made for that, you know.
Right.
And I just got my wealth off just grinding and hustling. I got it out the mud, you know.
So that's how you got the CEO.
Yes.
The CEO.
I earned my stripes.
You earned your
I
stripes.
really did.
So you say you're not from here. You from Memphis, right?
No, I'm from Greenville, Mississippi.
Okay.
I'm from
I don't know why I thought you was from Memphis. For
Baby,
whatever reason.
you must think I sound like
No,
I don't say her.
I don't. But
No, I'm from the Delta.
Okay.
And I am a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated also, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so just to let you know.
All right.
They put a stamp on it, okay?
Put the stamp on it. So tonight, I'm kind of like freestyling it. I'm all about the vibes, y'all. I love a vibe. I like good conversation. If y'all want to put y'all input on anything, y'all can let it out. I like talking about shit. That's what it's about. That's what a podcast about, right?
And it's good to have someone authentic on your
Absolutely.
podcast.
Absolutely.
So we keep it G. One thing about it, I'm straight, no chase.
So, we know you look fly. We know you looking good and all that shit. So I know you are very outspoken about your body, getting your body done, which I'm 100% with. If you comfortable with it, you look good, you look beautiful. If you feel comfortable, that's what you want to do. I fuck with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit about that, like your experience with
So you want to
it.
go to the body first? Okay,
We can
let's
go to the body. You got to start from the body to get to where you going.
So we go through life, as people may know me, I married kind of young.
Okay.
I dated my college sweetheart. We got together when I was 22 years old. Unfortunately, we're, divorced at this time, but, you date the same guy for 16 years. I mean, I am a person that value marriage, regardless to what happens and how you all end it. I am one to say, sometimes we just marry the wrong people. And sometimes your first marriage may not be your forever. And that doesn't mean you have to be bitter about it. You just have to be real about it. Sometimes, that just ain't the one God had for you. But that doesn't mean that you don't want to go and do it again. So I'm an advocate for that. So what I said that to say is, being with someone that long, marrying, young, you get comfortable with each other. Life happens. So speaking of the body, I feel like I've been a mother. My daughter is 9 years old. I've been a wife. I did everything that I was supposed to do, So once you set the stone and get everything lined up, you got to remember who you are. You got to get yourself back. As women, we go through so many things, from depression to birth control to bearing kids. I don't think it's a man in this room, if your wife bears those kids, go make her feel better again. Go back to the person you fell in love with. Because at the end of the day, you got to get yourself back. Right. And because we do everything to make sure our family holds together, but at the retrospect of it all, we still have to remember who we are. Mm-hmm. So I'm an advocate for plastic surgery. I'm an advocate for all. As Black women, we are not exposed to a lot of things that a lot of Caucasian women do when they get pregnant. So let's take it down to the science. when most Caucasian women have babies, they get their tummy tucks when they're getting their C-section. And a lot of people don't know that. And not to be biased, but just to say that's how they line it up. But us not being educated on that, we don't know to do the same thing. That's why them girls look good. They can snap back, have 5 kids, and they be a size 5. I'm just being real. So this is something that I've been trying to do for about 6 years. But being that I'm a serial entrepreneur, I never had the time. And the fear of the unknown, not knowing that it doesn't really take that much recovery for some, I just took a step out on faith and I just did it. Right. And with getting your body done, I mean, it gives you a new sense of confidence. I feel like I'm aging backwards because I have been a wife, a mother, a public figure, and I have, had a reputation of being respected for everything of those aspects. But at the same time, I'm going to be 40 and fine. Period. Okay, I'm not going to be around here looking like SpongeBob. I'm not going to do it. Yeah. And for the men, a lot of them, they're against it because they don't want their wife to be as fine and people get the attention. Right. But if she's yours, you don't have to worry about that. Because at the end of the day, I have had friends who are married who have gotten their body done, and guess what? They end up pregnant right after. So what they tell you. So if you've been married and you bring the spice back, boss up your body for your man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But then if he don't want to act right, add some more to his team and get rid of him.
So I want to go back on when you said that you get comfortable.
Yes, you get comfortable.
So, I feel like when you're in a relationship with somebody, you want to feel comfortable. But I feel like there's levels, right?
There definitely is levels, and I'm just going to, like I say, we're going to keep it 100 up in here, right? See, my thing is, you got your men that's real comfortable. They want their woman to be a certain way, but you in your group chats with your homeboys with them Instagram bitches. You want to put this bitch on and say, damn, she fine as fuck. Damn, she this. Damn, she that. But you want your girlfriend looking like an Oompa Loompa. Hell no. Why she can't be fine as fuck for you?
But that goes back to where a lot of men are honestly insecure.
Oh, definitely.
They have the fear of somebody else like looking at their woman or like the thought of, because we as humans, we look at a motherfucker, we like, damn, they fine as fuck. Everybody do it. I mean, it's normal, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like kind of one of those situations where I go back on the topic of being comfortable. I feel like there are levels to that. I feel like you should be able to be comfortable, but don't get too comfortable. Because when you get too comfortable, you tend to lack on a lot of things. And that kind of would mess the relationship up a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you should communicate as well. Because if you don't, then, a motherfucker get comfortable. You let a motherfucker get comfortable, they're going to feel like, okay, he don't give a fuck. Somebody else might pop up in the picture, not saying that it's okay to go along with it, but somebody else might pop up in the picture and they're like doing and willing to do everything.
Well, let me just say this. I can go on record and say for 16 years I was with the same man and I never cheated on him. I was okay with being faithful because I believe in karma. Absolutely. But am I going to say 16 years did he cheat on me? Absolutely, yes, he did. However, this is the thing that we have to understand is that being comfortable, see, men are creatures of habit. They're so used to the fact of knowing where we are, what we're doing. They got to keep tabs on us because anything, just as us as women, when they know our patterns. So as a man, when we change a little bit, it makes them complacent. But just like us as women, when that nigga changed his pattern, he's talking to another bitch. You know that. See, they started to get real aggressive with us. They started to make arguments with us. And I be like, who the bitch is? Like, what's her name?
You really like real shit can tell. I'm big off vibes and energy, exactly. Right? I know when a motherfucker got some shit going on. This is me.
Before I grew up, because I was real childish, do me bad, I'm going to do you worse. See, I'm going to sit back and build a case on your ass.
So you a little petty, baby.
I'm baby petty LaBelle. You didn't know that? Y'all didn't know it? Y'all follow me on social media? thought this was a game. I mean, if you want to do that, we can do that.
Right.
But genuinely, my sign is a Leo.
Ooh.
I am very loyal.
Yeah.
If I'm with you, I'm with you. But just like I can love you, I can leave your ass in the same sentence and be all right. I'm okay with that. Because I'm going to give you a chance to get that shit together. But see, I ain't going to be better right. I ain't finna give you so many chances, dog. Now, I'm going to let you go have your fun. But when you figure this shit out, I'm going to give you another chance. But guess what? Once the love is gone, it's gone.
So do you feel like if you are in one of those situations, because like you said you were married and your husband cheated on you, and so you really, when you really, really fuck with a person, it's like you don't want to leave. You kind of want to have that. You kind of have that thought in the back of your mind, like, damn, I want to give this nigga hope.
Well,
I have hope.
Okay.
So what I'm asking you is, do you feel like you would stay and cheat back or leave?
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Okay.
Let's talk about status. See, it's levels to this cheating and staying with a person shit, okay? Women are innovative now. Women, you got women out here hustling harder than these men out here.
Absolutely.
You know, they bringing the bag home. We are not the homemakers of the 50s and 60s. We are some hustling ass women. So sometimes it does bring about even more insecurities in a man. I can't speak for someone else, but I can speak on my story. See, when people see me, like even now being a divorcee, you got men that are opportunists that are just gonna come my way thinking this shit gonna be sweet.
Right.
No, it ain't like that. But at the same time, I can only speak on my experiences. Like owning these businesses, the worst thing you can do is let your man work with you. Because if you work with your man and your companion every day, y'all gonna get tired of each other when you get home. Make me miss you. And I learned that shit the hard way. So it was situations where employees come to play, where they were like, okay, he's hitting on me, he's being extra friendly with me. So that's your husband. You're like, well, damn, you gonna fuck with the help? like, nigga, I gotta sign your side chick paycheck. Like, what the fuck is that? But I said it to say this. I was in my situation. I don't care about speaking about this because I'm actually gonna write a book one day. For my situation, I was too busy trying to build a brand and secure the bag until the fuckery was not nothing that I cared about, And even with that, when you have a wife that's an entrepreneur, the remedy will work when you keep a job for reasons being saying you need to keep a job because you need to make sure she have insurance. As self-employed individuals, we cannot get it like everyone else. You secure home because if you know that what she's doing is going to prosper, you need to make sure that you secure home so when the bag comes, we comfortable. Because when you're an entrepreneur, you have to work 8 days a week. I have to make money every day. Ain't no check coming to me. I got to go get that bag. Right. So that's why you got to have, even as an entrepreneur, you got to have a residual to your business, which is why for me, I didn't start with restaurants. I started with a hair company. I made my first $500,000 with a hair company, selling hair online in my sleep. And I still work for corporate America. But when I had my daughter, I was like, why am I clocking in for $50,000 a year when I'm making 80 bands and these bitches buying hair on the internet? What am I do that for? So I stayed at home and I bossed it up. I maximized my product. I not only sold the hair, I had this shampoo, conditioner line, and my flat iron line, because that goes with it. So food came around because it was a hobby. It was something I liked to do. Right. I never knew I was going to blow up like this. Because, my plan, if I had it my way, I'd be a lawyer right now. But I guess God see fit that I should have been cooking all these crab legs. And with that being said, I said that to say this. No matter what you do, have a residual to it to make the formula work. And sometimes you got to have a companion that can understand what your hustle is. See, this shit is not in a book. You can't write this shit in a book. This shit got to be in you, not on you, okay? And if your companion don't understand hustle, it's not going to work. You have to be a hustler just like you to understand why you out here getting what you getting. But if you are a pen and pad, book smart person, common sense ain't common. See, us as hustlers, we can have the book sense, but our common sense made us pass some tests in college. Well, I ain't studied a day in my life in college, but I graduated. But I remember, and that's what I'm saying, like with that being said, if you out here getting it and they're just, some people just want to work and get a job. In 2022, that ain't gonna work, baby. You better go sell some lemonade or something. Because the pandemic has shown us that we can all be great in something. But the thing about it is you gotta stick with it. You can't do it for a thrill. See, most of them are them PPP recipients. They got that money, and guess what? They don't know what the fuck to do now. But when you done got it out the mud, we've been dealt with inflation. We been did this shit. You got a loan. Yes, we all got a little something, but at the same time, how many businesses started in 2020 and they closed right now? But the ones who been out here getting it, we knew what to do. We knew to just hold up, better say that shit, cause that shit ain't gonna come around again. But I'm an advocate believer that sometimes your mate can be inferior of you being an entrepreneur because shit ain't lining up for them. Men and women have been jealous of their husbands and their wives because of their go-getter spirit. But if you ain't never lived that life, then you can't understand where we come from.
But I feel like that's something that should have been caught in the beginning. Honestly. But if you rocking with somebody, I feel like that's something that should have been caught. If somebody jealous, if the man jealous, you'll catch that automatically. I feel like
that's why you feel like that. But until you in it, what if both of y'all started out in corporate America? See, both of us started out as a paper check. So you can't say who's jealous of who because we both was getting a check.
But I'm saying there are like signs, right?
Well, see, I can only speak for me. My ex-husband knew I was a hustler before he met me. But being such a strong-willed woman, it does put a damper on your relationship when you don't have a man who match that hustle.
Okay, so back on the body thing. We're going to get back on the body situation. So, I know you got your body done. Did things change, like, sexually when it came to your body? Like, were things different for you?
Well, see, when I got my body done, I had left my husband.
Okay.
Because he had already kind of went left. So, like I said, he told me to figure it out. That's exactly what I did. I made sure none of my businesses was in his name. He couldn't get nothing from me. And I knew I was going to get my body done and boss myself up. So I did have a companion. And I'm going to tell you, man, let your girl get that damn surgery. Because that JJ can go from a 2022 Honda Accord to a goddamn 22 Phantom, baby. Like, baby, I don't know what Doc do with the stomach, but he say some shit up down there.
Okay.
Say what?
Okay.
Go ahead, question.
Okay, so y'all know how, the girls get the tummy tuck, the tummy lift.
I had that.
And why the fuck they pussies be fat as fuck?
Because, so let me tell you that. Because when your stomach gets big, like Dr. Bunch, shout out to him who did my surgery. So shout out to Dr. Bunch who did my surgery, okay? This is the thing. When your stomach get big, your pussy drop. So when he fixes it, he lift it back up. And it make that hot pocket be sitting up there like, ow. Like, blah, blah, blah. But listen, I can only speak for me. After I had the surgery and I got healed, it's like you have a virgin experience all over again. I don't know what
Was it painful or was it more so like?
It was like he couldn't get it in. Like it was on some, I done got a whole new coochie. Baby, listen, get that surgery, sis. It changes your whole perspective. Like, as women, we lose our confidence when we have kids. I mean, what you guys don't know, we did, birth control. I gained like 35 pounds on the level of birth control I had. So it was like I was packing from the front, but the back shrunk up a little bit. Oh no, I ain't gonna get off of it.
But be careful because motherfuckers be nothing, folks, and we don't have time for that. Especially if you got a lot going.
That's why I'm gonna keep a stack
I'm
of
just
Plan
saying,
Bs in my goddamn.
way, y'all, for real. As
real
women,
talk.
y'all need to know y'all's bodies and learn y'all's bodies. Keep a calendar.
Well, let me tell you something. If you choose to get off of birth control, that is your choice. However, I'm gonna stay on there and I'm gonna keep a stack of Plan Bs because you would not trap me again. I'm sorry. I'm done with kids. That shit over with. But if you notice, a lot of women who have gotten surgery, they end up pregnant because the men enjoy it better than the woman. Like, it's like, oh my God, it's another level. Like, when you're looking like an Oompa Loompa, you don't want to put no damn lingerie on. You put a whole pajama set on. I mean, for real. Like, who want to see SpongeBob in a fucking, like, negligee? Like,
Now look, while we on the topic of that, I have seen some stuff. Y'all know the internet is undefeated. I will say that. So they were saying it's a difference between lingerie vagina and then nightgown vagina. What is the difference? Can anybody tell me what's the difference? They call it the moo-moo. A moo-moo. That's what they call it.
well,
Mismatch socks, all that. Mismatch socks.
I mean, but as a man who's married in a committed relationship, you don't want that woman to be like, not comfortable in the bed, not comfortable with herself. Because if she's not comfortable with herself, then she can't be comfortable with you. You don't want to be that person, be like, nigga, just get your nuts so I can go to sleep. That brings down the man confidence. Like, damn, like you gotta spice it up.
I'm gonna speak on that. It's a lot of women in here tonight, and it's men in here as well. Do y'all ladies know y'all bodies?
I know mine.
Like, honestly speaking, if y'all really think about it, do y'all know y'all body? That make a difference in a lot of things. If you know your body, the rest just flows. I literally, like, can say this for my freaking self. And I'm just being honest. Like, I'm being open. We adults. I'm a woman. I'm a woman at the end of the day. But truly speaking, I feel like if you know your body, when you give yourself to somebody, the feeling of receiving anything or giving anything is just a different feeling. Like, you're going to enjoy it every time. So that's why it goes to show, like, it makes a big difference. Learn your bodies, ladies. Seriously. These men know their bodies. They jack off every other day, probably every 30 minutes.
So
learn your body.
Let me piggyback on that. I'm going to speak on marriage. How many people in the audience are married? Like, how many people have been married or are married? Anybody in here? Been married? Okay. So, common law marriage, have y'all been with y'all's nigga for like 8 years or more? Okay. So, let me speak on marriage. Okay? Now, when my husband decided to do some fuckery, you know, as women, we're more attached than men. See, y'all can go fuck and don't have no feelings. It's okay. But see, for us, it's intimate for us. For most women, I can say for me. So, like, when I had a situation with my husband, we split, but then he showed back up unannounced. And I'm like, where you going? So, during that time, the worst thing a man can do is allow a woman to heal herself. If you're not there in the healing, if she can do it all by herself, y'all done fucked up. That means why she don't need y'all motherfucking ass. Because if she can heal herself, so I had to go back to my college days and remember who the fuck I am. And I had to reinvent and learn myself. So it was like, it was nothing you could do for me at that point. And for 2 years, I'll speak on it now, I don't give a damn. I didn't fuck my husband. We were roommates. I had toys. I can get my rocks off. I was good. You know, but I wanted to show him that you can miss me now, miss me later. And that's what you have to do. See, I stand on that shit. Like, you don't just drop me off and pick me up when the fuck it's convenient for you. You don't do that. And ladies, if y'all in here, y'all need to let these niggas know. Don't let nobody use you as a fucking garbage disposal. You don't use me and you don't pick me up when it's convenient. You think you're going to go fuck this bitch, and come back to my house? Hell no. You better stand on that shit and let them know no. Exactly. So And now if you playing that game with them, then I can't say y'all motherfuckers just toxic. Y'all doing some shit.
I just feel like it takes experience too as well. Like
And experience
for
is the
anybody
best
to say
teacher.
that it takes
It is
experience.
the best teacher because you have to go through these things to get to where you're gonna go with these things. And it just at some point you do love them when you're in marriage. So I was like, damn, I done really just did this nigga bad for 2 years. Let me see if I can just fall back in love with him. Yeah, you try that, but sometimes it just don't work out that way. But
You got a question over there?
I just want to speak to that.
Okay.
When she's talking about men cheating, the thing is, most men are primal in their thought process. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was talking about love. When y'all shake out mentally, y'all gone, right? Right? Well,
sometimes.
As a man, I can speak from experience that stepping out with this woman who I actually love you, but I'm primal in my thoughts. This is just a physical attraction. We simple-minded creatures when it's all said and done. We're attracted to curves. It's a muscle. It's simple.
Okay.
That's why getting that body done is a thing for us. Seeing them titties lifted, seeing that ass curved out. You know what I'm saying? We're primal in our thoughts. However, that Oompa Loompa that you speak of, that baby mama that I probably got 4 or 5 kids with, I love her to death, for real. I
So
just need to satisfy
this passion.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Let me do this. I got this.
Go ahead.
So, no, are you finished? I'm just saying. Okay. So why would you risk your for show for a possible? Why would you take
For a nut.
whatever the hell you listen for that lust? You need to instill that void into your woman. If that's the woman you love and want to be with, instill that void that you're missing instead of going getting it out here in these damn streets. Because them the bitches that's gonna bring you something to your house that you don't want up in your house. So don't risk yo for sure. Yeah, we all play spades around here. When you got the big joker, the little joker, what's that? That's 2 books, right? So why the hell would you risk that on a goddamn jack? I'm just saying. So with that
You
being
said you think what now?
I think a lot of men, I get what he's saying, and he's 100% sure it's a lust. But that's why I say encourage your woman. Make sure you let her know, I love you, baby. Okay, cool. If you attracted by one of them, I say Ari, money bag old lady. If you like her curves, all them bitches got surgery. All them bitches, everybody in the world gets surgery. Don't think these bitches natural around here. It ain't too many chicks around here. They need to get their teeth done, their ass, their body, lipo, something. But if you are attracted to that, pitch that idea to your woman and build her up to where you know that coochie. You done been there forever. You one thing about it, when you stick your dick in her, it curves, right? So with that being said, boss your woman up and don't go out in these motherfucking streets, but these motherfucking sometimes $40 ass bitches.
What you got to say with this?
I personally think communication is key.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I think having that open line of communication and being straightforward about the things that you want from your guy versus the things I want from my woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that pillow talk is necessary.
Right.
It is.
Unfortunately, us men, we have problems expressing it. You know what I'm saying? Because why? I don't want to hurt my woman's feelings. I don't want to lose what I got. So I'm gonna sneak and geek over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? What Jay-Z said, I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back.
Bring right back, right?
Let me,
That's the realest song ever wrote.
this is the thing for me. Can I speak?
I mean,
Go ahead.
communication.
Can I speak?
It's communication. I agree.
I feel like it is about communication, right? I just feel like you should know your partner, right? You married this person, didn't you? You married that person, right?
Well, you have been with her a long time.
Well, I'm not speaking on you. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, you married this person, right? This person that you committed yourself to is the person that you consider your best friend, your lover. You should be able to express and communicate so many things. And I feel like that's why it's so hard for people to be like, damn, I want to be married one day. I ain't gonna lie. I am fearful of being married. The thought of me being married is the best thing ever in life. But realistically, it's just impossible for me. And I'm speaking on this because married men are the biggest tricks.
You know what
I'm just being for real.
And see, my thing
my
is this
theory
right
on that
here.
is though,
Go ahead.
marriage today especially, it's trendy.
Right.
Everybody, like you said, I want to be married. I want to have a big reveal. I want to have my friends pop. When I pop up, I bend the knee. Somebody singing in the back. It's trendy, and to speak to that, women, and look, it's a double-edged sword. I'm not bashing women at all. But what I'm saying is, men and women, for that matter, don't have substance.
They don't.
A lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, now you got these beautiful women, these Instagram models, and they bossing up. They getting their money, right? And I hear this all the time. I read about it all the time. I don't need a nigga for shit. I don't need a nigga. There's no substance there. There's nothing there.
Right.
We bossing up. We have a common agenda. I'm a boss. You a boss. We can get this money together. And we can get the big house, and we can make everybody envy us. And then when it's time to make that union, then there's nothing. What else we got?
Right.
Okay.
So with that being said, okay. So like you say, you see this thrill, but show me a woman that's beautiful and show me what else she's doing, and you'll get tired of fucking her. See, some women are just good for a fuck. Some of them good to bring on a date to make the deal when you're a boss nigga, right? So you bring her to make the deal because of who you with. But if she don't bring nothing but pussy to the table, you gonna get tired of fucking her. And she can't be your housewife. She can't cook you no motherfucking meal when you get your ass home from working. She can't even handle the kids. She cannot be a woman. That's what a lot of us in our generation have gotten away from. The moral values and a lot of women around here don't know their worth. Social media is the motherfucking devil. It is the devil. It is fuck eHarmony, fuck Christian Mingle. All y'all gotta do is look at some goddamn stories and pictures, and these bitches put their stuff on a platform for you all. And my thing is, but as men and women too, we cannot fall short to what is in front of us. Because these bitches that you see with these leases on these cars and Lamborghinis, them bitches really living like starving actors. They around here in fucking Airbnbs. We in Mississippi, we got our own shit. I mean, I'm keeping it real with you. But the glamour, what we have to get away from is the glamour of what we see on social media. And you have to know, you have to go over glamour to substance and what is in notoriety and your worth. A lot of us women around here, because of social media, have lost the fact that we don't know our worth. I tell anybody, granted me being divorced, and granted with me doing this, I know my worth. So this is a high piece of pussy over here. You're not finna come over here thinking you finna lay up in my motherfucking house. Because one thing about it, a man does not have to have as much money as he think I got. But all you gotta have is a little ambition and hard work. Because some of y'all men around here are straight fucking mama's boys. Y'all think a woman gonna take care of y'all. I'm sorry. A man who don't work don't eat, baby. And that's what we have to remember. Just like as a woman, I know the housewife era, well, these men who were our granddaddies, they are not our granddaddies no more. But see, I believe in power couples. What if you the one bringing all the money and you ain't got shit for a woman, when you get down sick or something happen, what the fuck are y'all gonna do? So you need a companion that's going to be able to bring the bag too. And for women, you need to do that shit too. Because if this nigga bringing all the money and he leave your ass, you going to be left with shit.
Right.
You going to be by yourself. You better secure your goddamn bag and he better have his bag too. And we meet in the middle. And we make magic. And see, that's what a lot of people get away from. Nothing is more attractive to me than a working man. Okay? Because I don't care if you say legal or illegal, you got to make it. I'm an advocate for all of that. But I can't understand for the life of me how the roles have reversed. Just because I'm a boss bitch don't mean I'm looking for a goddamn son. I can't fuck my son. I can't lust on my son. So either you're going to be my man or you're going to be my child. Because if you act like a child, I'm going to have to treat you like a goddamn child. Just like with the same thing with a woman. If you sit here and let the man bring everything to the table and you be a housewife, how many housewives have ended up with shit? You got to sit here and take his cheating. You got to take what he doing, because guess what? Bitch, if you don't, you going to be on the motherfucking streets. You better have a plan. So I encourage everyone in relation with this girl on girl, man on woman, do what you got to do to make sure you straight. I know it sounds selfish, but you still have to remember what I said in the beginning. You have to get back to who you are. Don't ever forget who you are. Don't get so wrapped up in these relationships so you forget who the fuck you are. Because when it all said and done, how many people have went off the deep end, shot and killed their companions and exes because they wanted to get out of something, because they know they cannot live without them. Don't ever let a person feel like you can't live without them. Because at the end of the day, you was born by yourself. Unless you got a twin or a triplet. But we were all born by ourselves. So in this world, nothing is guaranteed. But your life within yourself is definitely guaranteed. That's all I gotta say.
I can agree with it, but I will say this. I feel like I'm a lover 100%. And I feel like since I've grown as a woman, I have learned so much about myself. Like, I'm so much more headstronger. I know what I deserve. I know what I won't tolerate. Point blank, period. But I feel like love is not always about the hustle. It's deeper than that. When you can connect with somebody, like, it's a different feeling. It's unexplainable. Yeah, the hustle there. I love it. That's a turn on for me. Like, the two things for me, if I can laugh with you, that's like my number one. If I can laugh with you, if you can be real with me, and if you got to hustle about yourself, that's a major, major, major turn on for me. But at the same time, I don't like that to be the key factor, because a person is deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? You can make me feel, I can crave you. You know what I'm saying? Knowing who you are as your person, your mindset, how you make me feel, how you talk to me, how you communicate to me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I don't want no motherfucker that ain't on their shit. You got to be on your shit. That's just me. Because I work hard as a woman for so many years. For me, I know I work very hard. I get shit done. As well as you. You a CEO. I get shit done. Like, I figure shit out on my own. I always know at the end of the day I'm going to get the shit figured out, right? But at the same time, it's like, where's that soft spot? I like that soft spot. Where's that soft spot?
So to piggyback on what you're saying is, in my opinion, we have to go back to the core values of a relationship and family. We have to value family. And I'm going to say this. Okay, show of hands. How many of you all go home at night, you with your mate, you cook dinner, y'all turn your phones off? How many of you all eat dinner and actually sit at a table like we did when we were younger? How many of us actually sit at a table as a family when we're younger? And that's the things that we did, and that's the things we were brought up on. So I said that to say this. You said you're a lover. See, being that we have our jobs and things that distract us from that, but we still have to remember the core value. Right. Sometimes you gotta turn your phone off, get everything out the way, and focus on your family and what's important. And that includes your man. Like, baby, how was your day? How many of y'all men in here, woman asked y'all, how was y'all day?
Have you ate?
Have you eaten? Are you going to cook out? What are you doing? Okay, but at the same time, we have gotten away from the core values of family. A lot of men do not respect the value of family. Case in point, my husband went off on a venture and left his family. So with that being said, if you think it's okay to go on a limb to make money but leave your family, you giving these niggas an alley hoop to come right in and get your good thing. So I think we have gotten away from what we've seen as we were little. Family, what was the show with Steve Urkel, Family Matters? The Cosbys. We have gotten away from those core values, which is why we're lost out here. Because sometimes, like Lauryn Hill said in the song DJ, It can all be so simple.
It really can.
It can all be so simple, but we'd rather make it hard. And if you sit at a table with your man, even at Longhorn on a date, 10 times out of 10 when y'all pass by a booth, what they doing? He on his phone, she on his phone. See, sometimes you gotta mute that shit and enjoy what's in front of you. And that's something that we have gotten away from. And as women, if this is your good thing, we gotta still step up and do what the fuck we gotta do.
It ain't always
because
the man's fault.
it ain't always the man's fault. Cause see, as a woman, we gotta make sure we don't leave room for another bitch to slide in. Don't be if you're married or living with each other, girl, give your man some pussy. Don't be sitting up here in the goddamn bed with a nightgown on, talking about you tired and shit. Okay, be tired. You gonna go demon time in the morning and they fucking in the morning, bitch. Ain't nobody fucking at night no more. You think that nigga going to work? Oh, baby, he walking in her apartment, bitch. Don't get into it. I'm telling you. On me. Baby, baby, you got a meeting at 9. I know motherfucker where you do. You going to see goddamn the next.
I want to get a little spicy. Y'all want to get spicy? Ooh, y'all want to get spicy?
I'm going to plead the fifth.
Y'all like spice. Y'all busy. What's up?
So you said something about a man leaving the home, going forward to, I guess, get a job to provide his
Not necessarily a job. I said on a limb, meaning not a possible. Like, okay, so mine, I can't speak for nobody else but me. My husband left a for sure job. He was the general manager of Enterprise Rental Car. Very good job, pays very well. But he let his cousins employ him to move to California and grow marijuana. Now, granted, if everything was legalized and right, then that's one thing. But to go on a limb and not have it for sure, you don't leave your family. See, and the reason why I say left, because I found out through a third party that he had got a lease and was actually staying there. See, I thought he was just hustling, flying out, going back and forth, doing his thing. But see, and he made a comment that said, you know, this is $1 million operation. So Shan is gonna have to figure it out. So I took those words and I figured it out. See, when he was out there bullshitting, I was building a whole life around him and he didn't realize it. Because what you forgot, let's talk about core values. You forgot your wife got $1 million operation. So instead of you putting your time and effort in somebody who ain't got shit going on and possible, let's go back to cards. You're for sure and you're possible. And that time I was 6 years into my business. So why not come and keep helping me expand, which is what I did, instead of going on a limb that's not guaranteed.
Or even communicate.
Or communicate, exactly.
But earlier you made a comment around your man working with you.
That was in the beginning. I understand, I'm 7 years in. 10 years in other businesses. So working together, but understand, back then I only had one store. I got 3 businesses now, three brick and mortars. So if I can handle the one in Starkville, you can handle the one in West Point. See, it's different when you have one. I expanded and I have multiples. So the core ingredient could have been, okay, if we're gonna do this husband-wife thing, into the business together, this your store, that's my store. Exactly, yes, absolutely. It was even to the point where I said, I need you. So if your wife tells you, after you've been out there 8 months, I went through some things where I lost an employee, he got killed, leaving work, had a head-on collision, and died. Big depression for me, because it's somebody I woke up with every morning, opening my store 10 toes down. So if I tell you I need you, because for me, I can't walk in this store every day knowing this young man's supposed to be here. You know, it messes us up, and a lot of us don't recognize mental illness because that messed me up. So if I tell you as a wife, I need you, I'm your wife. Fuck what you got going on out there. We are comfortable. Bring your ass home, and you tell me you gonna see? that doesn't warrant me want to stick with it. That makes me want to say, okay, cool. We gonna see. I see. So that is the difference. See, when we started out, we only had one. But now we've expanded. There's no way that your wife in business should be talking to contractors. I shouldn't be talking to no man about nothing. If you're going to hold your wife down and do what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to handle that business. I shouldn't have to handle none of that. But the kind of woman I am, I'm meant to make it happen. So, and that's where the disconnect was. Because some people live off survival and some people live off struggle. See, I come from struggle and survival. So with me, I hit different. See, I know how to negotiate. You know, some people can't do that. You know, one thing I value is a person's occupation. I'm never a person to say you're too high or you too this. See, in business, you have to understand, you treat people how you want to be treated. That's the core value in life. So just like they come in WCF and say, we too high, that's fine. I'm going to say, you can just go down Sabot Bridge, you know, shit, go where you feel comfortable. But I would never do that because I don't like nobody do me like that. So I'm not going to say you too high. I'm just going to say, you know what? My budget is this. Can we, you know, if you can't accept this budget, then I'm going to have to find someone else. But I'm not going to make you uncomfortable for setting your price the way you want to set your price. And as business owners, you all don't ever fall short to that. We give them a sale for a reason. So if they don't catch the sale, you got to understand this is my price. And you stand on that. But always respect the hustle because you never know what the fuck you got to do one day. You see what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
We're glad you agree.
Y'all ready to get spicy? Y'all ready to get muy caliente?
And my disclaimer, I will plead the fifth.
We not pleading the fifth. If you gonna plead the fifth, we gonna have to take a shot.
Baby, I got contracts.
Okay. But everybody feeling good?
We are.
I'm feeling lovely. I love the crowd that I see here. I appreciate y'all coming out. Appreciate, not appreciate. I am a little buzzed, but I will blame it on the Hennessy. We gonna get a little spicy. You ready to get a little spicy?
With it, whatever you want, hey.
All right, so.
I'm a thug, I kill super.
Okay. I heard that. So we did talk about, you know, you being married and whatnot and all that stuff like that. Like, so when things started to change, sexually wise, did the sex change as well when things started changing?
Oh, absolutely. I stopped fucking them.
Oh.
Like I started to fuck myself.
Okay. So what kind of toys do you have?
Let's just say I have a treasure box.
A treasure box.
And for those who don't know, you know, Pornhub, you know, you can buy one toy and get 3 free. Free game.
Never heard of that.
What? You don't pay a position to A? Like,
I have never in my life heard that.
baby, you can buy one toy, get 3 free. Do you hear me? They even give you a cleanser.
Okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for it 100%.
I am.
I'm 100% here for it. So when things started to change sexually wise, did he notice that you were basically, you had your own little treasure box? Like, did he notice that?
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was bad.
Like, it would be to the point where he would actually thought he caught me. And he'd be like, well, damn, I'm right here. I'm like, well, okay.
Right, because you was already out the door, right? Goes to show that when the connection gone, there's nothing left.
Because Plies said it best. I mean, we all listen to music, right? I like to relate to music and verses. See, some people listen to music just for the vibe. I listen to it for the education. Plies said you better value what you got before another one take your spot. Oh. And it could be a toy, or it could be that vein in the morning when they naturize. It could be that soup. So you got to value what you got now. But see, I'll make you know, I'll show your ass what the fuck you had and would it be what you had for real. So, yeah.
So, honestly speaking, after you got your body done, I know you said that you was done with him or whatever, like you left. Did you let him test the new ride?
I don't know, girl. I had a new nigga. You know, like Nikki say, he fucked the old body. Shit, the new nigga fucking the cold body. It's a whole new experience. experience. Listen, I was gone. My divorce was final. Like, honey, you know, why do you get a divorce just to go back? What's the point in going through all that?
Right.
You know how much divorces cost these days? Anybody? No? They start at $1,500 for Alex. So why would I spend all that money just to go back? If you gonna do it, be for sure. And see, me being the person I am, once I'm done, I'm done. I done gave you 100 chances to get right. So when you go left, I'm gonna move right out your motherfucking way and go on about my business.
So I want to go back to Mr. here. What's your name? Deshaun. I wanna ask you a few questions, right? So you know, you were talking about how like you got that woman at home that you love, but you lusting this other woman, right?
Yeah.
Is home not taking care of home? What makes you want to step out? I'm asking you.
Disclaimer,
We're not talking about you, but
generally
it's
speaking,
yeah.
men are primal in their thinking. You know what I'm saying? We're attracted to curves.
Fat ass. You're drinking them fat asses. Is that what you is? Fat asses. Keep it G, dog. Don't keep it PG-13.
It's about the fantasy. So it's not necessarily about I'm pursuing this woman because I'm pursuing her for a lifelong relationship. I just want to fuck. Right.
I mean, maybe you just want to fuck, but you do know that pussy has power, right? I'm just saying, I'm asking you that. Pussy has power. The right pussy got power.
Let me help you.
Undefeated, baby.
I'm being disrespectful.
It rules the world.
But Moneybag said it best. Let's talk about music again. Moneybag say, sometimes you need that bitch to just come to the door. She put that ratchet head on the nigga, and you know, some of us conservative bitches, we don't fuck like these hood bitches. You know, they eat ass, they do all that shit. Some of us conservative, some niggas just wanna be fucked. Some of us wanna be fucked. Like, they love their woman, but some of us got some bougie pussy. I'm just being real. We ain't finna do all that shit these hoes doing.
What you say?
Was home taking care of home?
Was home taking care of home?
That goes back
Because
to-
listen, let me tell you this.
All right.
You can have a good woman, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, is she really taking care of you? Because if a woman really taking care of you, and I'm not speaking on nobody, I would love to be married one day.
Okay.
But if a woman really taking care of you, she taking care of you mentally,
Right.
physically in that bed. Why you want to step out if it's all taken care of? Explain that to me.
If this woman that, like I said, here again, going back to, I got this partner, and she, you know, she done had kids, and she might not have the funds to get that body done.
It ain't about the body, baby.
Well, hold on, this is what.
A pussy's a pussy. I'm just being real. It is. I'm just being real. Let me tell you something. That's real shit.
Let him finish. Cause I'm on the nigga side with this one. I'm on the nigga side. I'm on the man side with this one.
Okay,
Hold on.
okay.
Let him finish. For real. Pussy ain't just pussy no more, okay?
Okay.
I do understand. You got men. You got men that don't care as long as it's a hole.
Exactly.
And it's wet.
That's trifling.
I get that.
And they gonna have some creepy crawlers in their drawers.
Me personally, I have a certain, criteria that I like in a woman.
Bougie dick too. Right.
Huh?
Just be honest, you got some bougie dick too.
I got some bougie dick.
Okay. Alright. But this the thing. You got bougie dick, right? You got bougie dick, right? Yo, you got bougie dick, right?
Flag on the goddamn plane. 15-yard penalty. Hold on. Let me say this. You made a comment. You said women, they change, they have babies and stuff. Understand this. Women, don't y'all get on my ass about this. No, we gonna speak in general. Women don't get on my ass about this. But let's be clear sometimes. Sometimes these niggas do everything right. But we fucked up within ourselves. We done had babies. How many of y'all had a baby in here? How many of y'all body has bounced back from your baby? Vaguely, right? Vaguely. We go through postpartum. We go through depression. We go through a lot of shit. And these men, they do stick by us, but it's not their fault because we're going through that, mentally. Sometimes, like I say, in life, this story is already written. We're just living through it. So we do put a lot on these men to, a lot of, I guess pressure on them because of what we're going through. See, accountability is everything. And that's what I've learned in my 38 years. Going through a divorce and going through who I am now, I had to come to terms with what Michael Jackson said. You got to look at the person in the mirror. Sometimes we the motherfucking ball of confusion to where we can expect them to rise to the occasion. Now, we bash these niggas like that, but sometimes we gotta look at the person in the mirror. Only bitch I'm battling with is me. Because sometimes you have to fix you in order to be good for somebody else. When I went through my divorce, people said all the time, if you ever came to my restaurant, you knew I was there every day. They looked for Shan. But when I was going through my divorce and shit, I stepped all the way the fuck back because I didn't want to make nobody's day fucked up because I'm fucked up. Just like with a nigga right now. In order for me to move on, I told a guy, niggas telling me all the time, but I told him, baby, I ain't no good for you right now. I'm fucked up. I got to get myself together.
And that's what
I mean is going through a divorce from being 16 years with a person, I can't be shit for you if I ain't no good for my goddamn self. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna bring you in this fucking Charlotte web when I know I ain't got myself together. Cause you might be that real nigga that really wanna be there with me 10 toes down and can rise to the occasion. But if I'm fucked up, I can't be no good for you and I turn you to a bad nigga. See, I might take your ass down through there.
So when you say that you in that predicament, what do you have to offer? Just pleasure? I'm saying, like, if you was in that predicament, what do you have to offer?
I can't offer you shit.
I mean, you can, though.
But that goes with coming to terms with what you're dealing with. See, mental health is real. You cannot be shit for a person if you are broke down internally. You can't do shit for me. I can't do shit for you. Don't fuck over a good person because you fucked up. That nigga ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck you just went through. But he genuinely might want to be with you, but because you're still battling with them demons you just left, you can't be shit for him. And that's what we have to come to terms with. Okay, but
period. What's the definition of bougie dick? Please. What do you mean by that?
Right here,
because your wife right, she all that, right?
I think we get caught up in the fantasy. You got your body done, right? You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like this lady right here. I think she's gorgeous.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
I'm saying it's attractive. Yeah, it's about the presentation.
Right.
I want to stick from what you see every day. Generally speaking, I want to stick my dick in that.
Oh my God!
But that's why you boss up your bitch. Okay, so understand this. As women, do understand this now. We go through the same thing y'all go through. Okay, just like we may see a fine and like, damn, he fuckable. But understand this. I'm gonna tell you something about grandma.
Damn, I'll fuck the shit out of him. I've never looked at him.
Oh, well, you a different bitch.
I've never looked at no nigga like
fuck him.
How does that count? If that does not count, let me talk. Let me fucking talk.
This should be exceptional, because I ain't gonna lie.
You the only woman in here that have it then.
Okay, well let me finish what I'm saying. You ain't even let me finish what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I never looked at I have a lot of respect for myself, right? So I don't know. I do, absolutely, I do. But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's disrespectful, but I'll never look at a nigga and be like, damn, I'll fuck the shit out of him. I have never did that. I have never done that.
Time out, flag on the play.
I'm just being for real.
Flag on the motherfucking play. Hold on. Flag on the play. So girl, you're telling me, time out. Let me say this and I'm gonna let you go. Time out, bitch. Hold up. Now I gotta pull your motherfucking card right now.
Pull it.
Wait a minute, bitch. So you mean to tell me, show of hands, who be on TikTok? I ain't some of the finest motherfucking niggas on TikTok.
It's a lot of fine
Baby,
people.
don't do that.
It
don't
is.
Do that.
What I'm saying is there's a lot of fine people in this world, but it's a lot of shit out there too. I ain't finna just look at no nigga. It don't matter. It don't fucking matter. What I'm saying is me being me, I I gotta know a motherfucker. If I've been around you and I know your vibe, your energy, what you bring, then yeah, I'll be like, I'll fuck the shit out that nigga, but not on no shit like, I see this nigga like I'll fuck the shit out you. Like, no, what the fuck?
At the end of the day, when a nigga looking good, fresh motherfucking fade, smelling good, everything, you ain't gonna sell me. Just like men, when they look at women, we look at men the same motherfucking way. A nigga know they wanna fuck you the first time they see you. And now once you get the mental attraction, that only just put the icing on the cake. But don't sit here and say, you ain't never just said, damn, I fucked the shit out that nigga. Like, ooh, wee. You must have had no great sweatpants.
I mean, I've seen men in gray sweatpants. I've seen prints. Absolutely, I have. And I've seen prints, and I'm like, damn. But at the same time, I have never looked at a nigga and be like, damn, I fucked the shit out of him. The only time I've done that is if I fuck with them.
Okay.
I'm getting to know them. Like, damn, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's a connection thing for me.
So, because this is what I've been told. Like, I love to talk and conversate with women because they got more game than anybody, right? And I've been told, and I'll be 42 in a couple months.
Okay, 42. Look good.
Yeah, I've been told though, in conversation, a woman, if I can hold her, if I can hold this young lady right here in a conversation, you know, within that 10-minute conversation, she gonna decide. She done already decided whether she gonna label me or not.
Right. Better know it.
You can just tell.
Huh?
You can just tell.
Right. She done already decided. Now we gonna go through the whole. You know, the motions of everything of getting to know each other, quote unquote, the dating or whatever. But she done already decided whether she gonna fuck me or not.
Right.
But men, men, generally speaking, we are primal in our thoughts.
Now, men may have
Let me say this though.
Look, when I walked through the door tonight, and I saw this lady right here with the glasses, short hair right here. I don't know your name. I'm sorry. I apologize. Who?
Me?
I thought Mickey. I was like, God damn, she fine. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, we're primal in our thoughts.
Right.
And I sized her up. I saw the lashes. I saw the skin tone. I saw the curves. I saw.
Babe, what's your sign? Oh, you in the water.
Yeah, super free.
He's swimming.
The point is, we're primal in our thinking. Now, a woman has to have a mental connection.
Right.
A soul tie.
Not all women though.
Hold on.
Not all women.
You ready for me to get it soon?
But what I'm saying
Can I give it
is,
some?
men with simple
Can I give it
creatures.
soon?
Admittedly so, we are simple creatures.
Y'all just want
Very
that
simple.
that sensation,
You know
that
what I'm saying?
fulfillment.
And
Right.
because you're simple, let me tell you one thing about a woman. And y'all don't get mad at me for getting these niggas a motherfucking game, okay? We all here, we keeping it real. See, what y'all men fail to understand is, see, y'all get a new shot of ass and y'all change y'all whole dynamic, which is why we know. But what you don't understand is, and I'm speaking on the terms of my grandma told me this a long time ago. Shout out to her in heaven. One thing about a woman, you can never out-cheat a fucking woman. Because let me tell you why. Our pussy gonna stay wet, but your dick gotta get hard. You understand that? Listen to the words I'm saying. Our pussy gonna stay wet, but your dick gotta get hard. See, you niggas get a shot of ass and y'all change y'all whole motherfucking patterns. We had the same side nigga for 6 motherfucking years, meet the same day of the week, and we don't change shit about us because y'all are simple and can't cheat. Y'all want to send this bitch to y'all motherfucking friends in a motherfucking group chat.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that. Let me tell you why. Because I feel like niggas' dicks can get on. I am, but I feel like niggas' dicks can get on hard anytime. It's pussy everywhere. It's pussy everywhere.
No, the fuck they can't. We are in our prime. A lot of us are in our prime.
Once you get older, you mature. Like you said, a woman knows her body. A man knows his body.
And when you are in my age bracket, we're 38, 40. That motherfucking dick ain't getting hard like when you was 21. Okay? I mean, you
play a
gonna
little basketball. You'll stay there. Eat your fruits and play a little basketball. You'll
I'm
stay
just
there.
keeping it real. Them motherfuckers, you ain't that gummy worm status, but nigga, your dick ain't get. You got one good motherfucking shot of ass. And
Oh my God!
you got one good. You gonna give up one good
Can I
motherfucking
ask
round?
you a question?
Yes.
These niggas don't race their cars on straight motor no more. Just know
Say what,
that.
baby? I can't hear you.
These niggas don't race their cars on straight motors now.
Hey, you better run. And guess what? And guess what? Ain't no dog.
They ain't race their cars on straight motors.
And listen, ain't no dog running behind a car that ain't moving. Goddamn.
They got that nitro boost.
Ain't no motherfucking dog running behind a car that ain't moving.
I bet out of the 10 niggas in here, it's 100 pack in 5 niggas' car.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this right here. Y'all niggas is taking perk. Hold on. I'm gonna take y'all taking perk. Y'all drinking honey. Y'all doing all kind of shit. See, you got several different dicks out here in the motherfucking
Right,
too.
but
You
I
got
play
niggas that do
basketball
drugs.
and eat
You
my
got
food.
niggas
That's
that
what I
eat their
do,
fruit.
Shay.
And the niggas that doing them drugs, they take that shit to get their
I
shit
ain't
up.
on no Hennessy. I ain't on no
Well,
vodka.
your dick is
I'm drinking
exceptional.
water and I
Your
play
dick is
basketball
exceptional.
twice
Your
a
dick
week.
is exceptional.
Right.
But you know, like I know, they got honey out here. They give you motherfucking purse.
But do
Nigga,
it work
we don't know
though.
we
Do
get
it
motherfucking
work.
weed
Does the
dick.
honey work?
We don't know we get powder dick. You don't know what dick
And
is.
I'm
Right.
saying,
Xanax dick. It's a lot of shit out here.
I have a question.
different.
I have a question. Does the honey work?
I ain't trying.
Does the honey work? Be honest. Have any of y'all in here tried it? Be for real.
Yeah.
Have any of y'all in here tried it?
I tried it right.
Does it work?
I couldn't. It made me go longer. Like I couldn't calm. I don't like that.
So basically, it's basically like you on liquor. Cause liquor make you go. Liquor make you go. Is that what it's like? I asked, did any of them try honey? And they said they have. And I asked them what it was like. And one of them said that it made them last longer. So that's why I was like, it's basically like you on the liquor. You basically on the liquor,
Well, let
right?
me tell you guys this. You know, in spite of me being a business owner, I did work. So I used to be a pharmacist tech through college. I worked for several pharmacies in Starkville. As black men, I want y'all to know this. Don't let these people put y'all on certain blood pressure medicine and things like that. The reason why I say this because me working in the industry, I'm gonna tell you a top drug they always put our black men on for anxiety and PTSD. Now we are familiar with these terms. See, back in the day, our parents didn't recognize mental illness and things like that. So on some real shit, if they put you on Zoloft, understand this medicine, you would not have an orgasm. It causes erectile dysfunction, and you would not do it. So as our black men, don't be a science project to these doctors because you're going through something. Because I'm here to tell you, when you're knocking 40, your motherfucking body change. You're going through. If you keep yourself
I don't
healthy,
know.
but I'm saying, hold on,
This
don't
is-
do that, my
I'ma
nigga.
tell you-
Like, it's some 45 niggas, dick can't get hard. I'm telling you, like, don't do that. So, with that being said,
But I have heard that a lot of men that are, I've heard this, that a lot of men that are in their peak of going on to 40, they know how to do what they got to do. I've heard that. This is just what I've heard, that they know what they doing. Because they older. I feel like, this is just what I heard.
Right.
all I can say is, do herbal,
Let's say you was like 60.
take your vitamins, take care of yourself.
I'm just saying.
No, take care of yourself, do herbal. Don't let these people treat you like a fucking science project, is what I'm saying. Because just because there's a medicine out here for it, the side effects can be very damaging. Like, I have seen young men in my experience with pharmacist techs, they are literally taking Cialis and Viagra because they think it's gonna keep their dick hard, but you're ruining your sex drive doing it. If this is for people who have a problem. If you don't have that fucking problem, don't take the motherfucking pill. Now it's new perk 10. Y'all know the fuck I'm talking about. Niggas, lick your ear. Okay, I heard that shit. Lick your ear. Lick that dick, right? Like, suck that dick. That's what I'm doing. It has been proven, even in our beer shop conversations, ladies. Y'all know how we be in the beer shop. I heard a young lady say a couple years ago, she can distinguish what a nigga taking by the taste of the cum in her mouth. I say, bitch, you are amazing. Cause I just ain't that motherfucking, that gut of a woman to decipher what you're taking by your comb, because you're not gonna come in my face. Oh my man, you're sick, bitch.
Say that. Say that. Ask that question, please. Ask that question. Yes. What makes you want to cheat? What?
You wanna know why? You wanna know Melissa?
But listen,
I want to hear this.
again, I can speak from experience.
You wanna hot seat, baby?
Relationship when I had no cause to cheat. Why? Because she was everything that I wanted. I didn't cheat. Didn't have to. And guess what? Even when it came to my fantasy, she fulfilled it.
Okay. Communication.
Hey,
Communication.
Yeah.
We working it out now.
Okay.
Working it out, okay.
We working it out.
And when we go home.
But hold on. But wait a minute.
But listen, we've had our discrepancies, and it wasn't because of cheating. I promise you.
Okay.
It was things that I didn't do as a man that I took for granted.
But did y'all communicate that with each other? Did y'all communicate that with each other?
Huh?
Did y'all communicate that with each other?
Again, it's key.
Absolutely.
It was key. And I mean, me and this lady, we've been dealing with each other since 2018.
Oh, wow.
Shit,
And
that's
but
long.
yeah, and
That's
you know,
6 years.
she's very much so into women and
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit. Babe, so you got a girlfriend with a girlfriend, huh? Shit, Gia, what up, girl? I ain't mad at you, though.
our communication, it was vital. She finds it attractive for me to find other women attractive.
Oh,
You
wow.
can't find her, I gotta find her. You not picking a bitch.
But listen, but guess what? I promise you, she knows one thing. She knows she the star player.
Babe.
I know. So what I'm saying, she
Fuck
finds
that hoe.
it attractive that we can be in the same room. She can sit next to me and I can be like,
You know.
When you go get them, though, you ain't be bad, though. You be bad like when you go get.
like we could be in this room right now and I can point them all out.
So who you gonna do first?
Baby, he's pointing at you. He's pointing at you.
You better get that shit, Melissa.
Let's take her on a trip.
Oh, my Lord.
How to do it?
Bitch, I don't know about
Listen, I gotta speak. Can I speak? Can I speak?
Go ahead.
I'm just speaking. I'm just being honest. I just feel like if I'm committed to somebody, we're not doing it. We is not doing it, baby. If I'm single, we can do that. But if I'm in a relationship with somebody, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. When do you need? Why are you fiending for someone else?
It's not
I am all that you
it's
need.
more of a
It ain't even. It don't matter. You don't need nobody else.
I don't.
Right. So if you're single,
Okay, and then when fun turn into the motherfucker hitting the bitch up when you gone anyway, what the fuck you gonna do? What you gonna do? When it's if the no. But that's the thing. Y'all wow, baby.
Okay, this is the thing. You can have your cake, but you gotta share it too. If you're gonna open up and do that from the beginning, you can't get mad. If you open that door, that Pandora box, baby, y'all know what comes with that shit.
So you want to bring another woman to the room?
You can't be sorry if you're gonna be friendly with the pussy and the dick. I'm just saying.
No. Man, listen, niggas is sneaky.
But you open that door.
Exactly. You open that door. You open that door.
Baby, a threesome make you to leave that shit where it's at.
Exactly. That's why I said I feel like it's for single people. If you're single,
I feel what you saying.
I feel
like if you are single, and this is the thing though, you have married couples that are open to stuff, to single women that want them to join in. That's different. I'm talking about like you having threesomes on a regular with no, absolutely not.
But understand this.
No.
Understand this.
Even if he's not saying it, I'm just saying in general. Listen, let me finish. I'm not even saying. Man, listen. I don't give a damn what you say. I don't give a damn what you say. You can have that girlfriend, but at the end of the day, motherfuckers, niggas be plotting.
But if
you hear me?
Open that
Niggas be plotting.
you
I'm
can't
telling
become
you.
territorial like that.
Man, okay.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. You can't speak for every man.
Everybody different, I guess. I guess everybody out here can have threesomes and do this and that.
Now, me personally, if you my woman, I'm selfish. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly, because what I want to know is, you want to have a threesome? No. What I want to know.
No, bitch, eat your woman pussy.
Don't mean no harm.
Hold on, no. Listen.
I'm just saying. Keep it G, dog.
No,
So you
listen.
will not let another woman eat your woman pussy and you fuck both of them.
No.
You wouldn't do
Let me
that.
ask you this. Can I ask you a question? Sir? Can I ask you a question? Y'all want to have threesomes, right?
Ho. Now, if we the
Sir,
I don't want to have
you want to have
Never say never. It is.
Mr. Deep Breath. You want to have threesomes, right?
Hold up.
I'm asking a question. I'm asking you want to have a threesome, right? Let me ask you this. But if a man want to have sexual intercourse with me in front of you, how would you feel? If a man wanted to have sexual intercourse in front of you with me, how would you feel? That's a threesome. That's a threesome. Realistically,
That's the motherfucking train.
realistically, it's a train, right? Realistically, it's a train, right? What's the difference?
Like Shan said, I come from a background, I want to speak in my heart, take it.
Exactly. Can you dish what you take out? Can you dish what you take out? I'm not saying that I would never do that. I have self-respect for myself, but I'm saying though, like, would you be able to handle that? Because you want a threesome with another woman, right? You want a threesome. I'm fulfilling your fantasy. What about mine?
If you my lady, and you bring a woman to the bedroom, you give me a threesome, and you would need me to fulfill your fantasy, I'm no homo at all. I probably can watch another nigga fuck you.
Really? Are you serious? Really? Are you serious? Wow. Are you serious? Wow. I'm like surprised. I'm shocked. I'm not judging. No. See, it's all the feels, right? This is all the feels. I would never judge nobody for how they feel about nothing.
But hold on.
Ever.
Well, you be all the feels.
All the
and know
feels.
what's gonna come with it.
Definition. You have polygamy and you have polyamory.
And that's why. Guess what? Let's connect with me. Listen to what I'm saying.
And you have polyamory.
Listen. That's where communication come in, right? Absolutely. And that's the end of it. Ain't no other topic about it. If you communicate, that's what it is.
It goes back to
You
present.
got some men that like threesomes and all that shit, but they got a problem. They're not in the room. Like if another female, like y'all on action together, and he not there, they have a problem with it.
I encourage.
Do y'all?
Oh my Lord! Oh my goodness!
Wait a minute. Okay, so let's speak on this. Jill, you made a comment. You said you have self-respect.
I do.
Okay, so let's not deviate from where we're talking about. Just because you're spicing up your sex life within your relation doesn't mean you're losing respect. Because what goes on in your bedroom should be private anyway.
It is, but guess
so
what?
ain't nobody knowing what the fuck you doing.
But guess what?
Unless you allowing them
I
to know
agree,
what
but
you're
guess
doing.
what? It's niggas out here that pillow talk.
Well,
Even
see,
your
you
own,
gotta-
even
but
the
that's-
people that you least
Well, that's why
expect.
you gotta stop fucking with these tender dick ass
But that's the
niggas.
thing. I don't fuck with no tender dick ass niggas.
Well, that's what you.
But what I'm saying
Cause who want a
is,
gossiping ass nigga?
what I'm saying
You might as well
is,
fuck a bitch.
what I'm saying is,
Cause that's what you got, a bitch. Like, shut the fuck up. Don't tell. One thing about a real nigga, ain't if your pussy good.
Listen,
a real
it's
nigga
so
ain't
many
gonna
people-
talk about your pussy no way. Cause he don't want no other
thank
nigga.
you. Say it again. Yes.
That's why you
Yes.
fucking with some weak ass niggas.
But guess what?
That's why you fucking with some weak ass niggas. Okay, men. We got enough men in here. It's about a good balance. How many of y'all really telling these niggas what y'all girls pussy like? Ain't no real nigga telling no motherfucker.
Get out of fucking town. Y'all lying. Y'all
You
fucking
must
lying.
not be his
Y'all
bitch.
lying.
You must be for everybody.
All of y'all lying.
Ain't no
Pussy
nigga.
They lying. They
Okay,
lying.
that for
Y'all
show
is
pussy.
cap.
You is
Nobody
not.
gonna know.
I don't give a fuck who you are. Ain't no real nigga selling
Big
it
cap.
for show pussy. What it's to another nigga what it's like. Now if you a
Right,
flip,
hell no.
if you a flip, if you a motherfucking flip, or you a bitch who just fucking randomly, you a sneaky link, he might, I fuck that bitch. But if it's your for show pussy, ain't no
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. I'm gonna agree with you on that one.
I ain't been saying the whole gun, but my nigga did. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna fucking happen.
I can agree
Now,
with
this
that.
my nigga did. Bitch will never know that. Now, if he just a nigga I'm fucking on the low, and shit, if he for the house, let that nigga be for the house.
I don't
But my
know.
for
I just
sure
feel
dick,
like
bitch, you will never know what he do to me. Cause she ain't for the back, don't mean.
I just feel like sex is just private all in general.
Yes.
And there's a way that you can just be. I feel like there's a way that you can be.
Talk to her that.
I feel like I'm a very sexual person, right? I am. I'm very in tune with myself. 100%. I ain't ashamed to say that. We all adults, we human. I'm very in tune with myself, but at the same time, it's sacred.
So you know how to make yourself get out.
Absolutely. 100%. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm
You
not.
don't need a nigga.
What?
You don't need a nigga.
I didn't say that, but what I'm saying is I don't have to have
we need
it.
that back.
I know that I can
We need
please
that back.
So you don't
myself.
have to have, that's what I mean. by
Right,
that,
I know that I
right?
can please
So you don't
myself.
have to have sex.
I don't have to have sex.
So you go months.
I don't have to do that. Yes, I don't have to do that.
Baby, that's tough.
You gonna make a
I gotta have
I mean, it is, but at the same time, let me tell
I
you
saw a
something.
couple of months.
Let me tell you
90
something.
days.
If you can turn yourself on, you a bad motherfucker.
I can, but I still
If you
need
can
that
turn
bang.
yourself on, you a bad motherfucker.
I ain't
And that's just on
like
period.
that bang.
You can please yourself, you can do whatever you need to do. If you can turn yourself on, you're a bad motherfucker.
Ain't shit like that bang. Ain't shit like that Dove motherfucking body wash. Ain't shit like that Creed, that motherfucking Bond Wall Street. Ain't shit like that shit.
I was saying like Shan said, guys talk. Man, I'm telling you, you guys, y'all know my homeboy. Like we ain't never just said this girl pussy like grapes or whatever like that. If I, that's it. Right. Ain't no that talking what y'all think, what you just said, that don't go on.
That's living.
What I'm saying is, if she, okay, Larry, you been on the football team. I dated football players too. I know about y'all group chat. You niggas put bitches in there, and y'all put them on platforms. If that bitch, if her pussy on the house, okay, no offense to you, baby, but hold on, baby. I hate this little motherfucker. I know what y'all do. If that motherfucking pussy on the house. If that pussy on the house, y'all put that bitch on the platform. But if she your for sure pussy, if she that motherfucking pussy that got that motherfucking snap back when you put that bitch in, you ain't telling nobody about that pussy.
That's nothing turtle.
You gonna put that bitch got that snap back. Like when you ride that shit and she grip that dick like none other and ride the motherfucking tip of the head. But don't do that now. Don't do that now. Got that snap big, she got that snappy turtle. Y'all know about that snap? She with that grip, okay, when that bitch rides you, when she rides you, and she can grip that dick going all the way up, ride her head and drop back down. You ain't letting that bitch go. You ain't, and when she sucking your dick,
Okay.
and she suck your balls, and make you feel like a whole motherfucking man.
Hey, all that you saying right there.
But as women, as a woman, I stated this earlier in the podcast. Women, you gotta make sure you don't leave room for another bitch to come in. I don't give a fuck how motherfucking size
That's
you
why
is.
I
If
asked
that's
you,
your
do y'all
motherfucking
communicate?
nigga,
If it's not being
you better
taken
not
care
leave
of, do
room
y'all
for another
communicate?
bitch to come in. Even if it's your girlfriend, you don't leave room for another motherfucker to step in your household. You dick that nigga down, you fuck that nigga to sleep.
Every time you leave the house. make
And you
sure-
fucking right. You call that nigga on lunch break, meet me at the house.
That really don't even matter.
There you
That
go.
really don't
You
matter.
meet me at the house.
There you go.
Or better yet,
You right,
or better
you
yet,
right.
or better yet, you put, when y'all get into an argument, when y'all get into a motherfucking argument, you push that nigga in the corner and suck his dick and make him go. You push that nigga in the corner.
Oh my
and y'all
God.
arguing, just push that nigga in the corner and go sucking his dick. I got it.
Baby, you caliente.
You gonna leave room.
You keeping it
You gonna leave
spicy.
room for these $40
Baby,
bitches motherfucking house.
Can I say this? Can I say this? Can I say this? She's spicy. Muy caliente. She's spicy. When I tell you she's spicy.
I thought this, hold on. I thought we was keeping it real.
Hey, yes,
You push
absolutely.
that nigga in the corner. Y'all arguing. You mad, girl? Listen. You want that nigga to go nowhere? Push his ass in the corner and suck his dick and stay in one of motherfucking way. Why y'all arguing? He gonna forget what the fuck y'all
It's the hair swing for me, Melissa.
See, I don't mean no harm. I ain't trying to pop my shit, but I'm gonna pop my shit. I'm a bitch that get cuffed. I'm a bitch that get cuffed.
Okay.
My friend, this girl been my friend for what, 20 years, Melissa? We been friends for what, 20 years? I always had a boyfriend. Niggas cuffed me. Ain't shit wrong with me. Ain't shit wrong with me. Baby, let me tell you something. This a hot piece of pussy right here. I don't get that bitch out for this a hot H-I-G-E. Hot piece of pussy. I don't get this bitch out. This ain't the flea market over here, baby.
You gotta earn it.
This shit magical over here.
It's magic.
Okay? Because one thing about it, it ain't a nigga that I done had. I don't get left, I'ma leave. Understand that. Understand that shit. I can't fuck right now. Do you understand that? But I don't get left. A nigga ain't never broke up with Shantina.
Cause listen, one thing about it, honestly speaking, I ain't in the most humble way, they always come back. In the most humble way. Always come back.
I don't pop my shit.
Always.
My motherfucking track record speak for myself. I ain't had a lot of problems, but I did a lot of shit in my life. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, oh no, this pussy good. This pussy good over here, baby.
I don't like the way you talking
But
like that.
you can't get close to me though.
I don't like the
You
way
gotta
you
get
talking
close
like
to me
that.
though.
I don't like the way you talking.
Larry, you been knowing me a long motherfucking time.
Stop your shit.
My name ain't never been bounced out the motherfucking locker room.
Okay.
I'm too hard to get to. But when you get me, you gonna stay right
We
here.
rocking once you get. If I get there, I got you.
You got me. If
I
you
got
got me, you got me. But I'm gonna tell you something though.
What's this?
I ain't never been friendly with my pussy.
I don't play.
Because guess what? When I'm with a nigga, I'm gonna give you everything you got. So where your ass ain't gonna go
I
no
love a
motherfucking
talent.
well.
I love a talent.
Been that bitch. I am that bitch.
I love when they give me
know.
false names and stuff. I love a
I been that
talent.
bitch.
I
Been
love
that. One thing
False
about
names.
it.
I like to earn
It
that
ain't but
shit.
one nigga in GCA say he fucked me. And I understand that.
Stand on that shit.
I stand on that shit.
Well, I
I
ain't
some
from
motherfuckers
GTA.
stand with
I
that
ain't
shit.
from GTA.
If another nigga say they done fuck me in GCA, I'll give him $2,000. 2,000. Get it,
I ain't
bitch.
from GTA.
But what I'm saying is, I said all that to say this. When you do what you gotta do, and you treat a nigga like how he treating you, you ain't finna sit up here and let another nigga reap this benefit. If you know she holding it down, she fucking you right, she cooking for you, she makes shit straight, even if, baby, let me tell you something.
I
If a
agree.
real
It don't mean
nigga, one
nothing.
thing about it.
No, it don't.
One thing about it.
No, it don't, T. No, it don't.
These men, though. Let me talk about these men. A nigga done been with enough bad ones to know when
But
he
you
got
know
good.
what?
A nigga done been with enough bad ones to know when he got
got a
good.
good one.
And he ain't gonna let that shit go. I don't give a fuck what you say.
But guess what? Let me tell you. She right. They ain't gonna let it go. You know why? Cause they not. They gonna fuck up, but they gonna still keep her, right? That's what they do. I'm just being real. That's what they do. I'm just being for real.
Okay, so like, let me ask y'all something. I have a theory. Since we keeping it spicy, let me ask y'all something. How long, when you get intimate, okay, moment of silence, let's ask a legitimate question. Ladies, I have a question for y'all. How long does it take for y'all to give y'all nigga oral? When y'all, instant, oh shit.
Okay, bitch, you heard that, cuz? She's talking at the instant.
No, how long does it take for you to give it instant, like give oral instantly? Let me ask the question. How long does it take for you to give the guy you fucking with oral?
It takes for me it's a minute, but when I'm there, 3 to 7.
The reason why I asked that, if y'all sneaky linking, I have a theory. I don't give a nigga oral unless it's my dick. If it ain't my dick, I'm not giving you oral because I know I'm gonna run you crazy. So if you're not my penis, I ain't giving you no motherfucking oral. Because that's not my dick. I can respect that. And the reason why I'm saying that, if we just fucking around and we just sneaky linking, you think I'm gonna give you this motherfucking magical mouth and you around your fucking other bitches? Hell no. No, it ain't about what I want. Now, if that's what you want to do, you do that. Because one thing about this is water over here, baby. This on the ground over here. Ain't no stitch, ain't no motherfucking nothing. It's going to be pure.
When you grow and get older, like you said, you learn your body.
Yeah.
A real nigga like me, I ain't out here just fucking any bitch. Because I ain't trying to throw your pH values out.
Absolutely. Say it again. Say it again.
I ain't trying to throw your pH values out. If I'm fucking with that one girl, that's who I'm fucking with.
Exactly.
That's it. There's that bougie dick. There's that bougie dick. So you learn. You live and you learn. So if I'm fucking with you, that's it.
And I love that. I love that because guess what? You got these dirty dick ass niggas around here putting motherfucking creepy crawlers in your goddamn drawers. See, that's what y'all don't understand. This shit ain't motherfucking chest. This shit ain't fucking chest, it's chest. Don't sit up here and fuck these ratchet ass, nothing ass, bottom ass biscuits and you bring fucking shit to your main bitch. That's what you're fucking up in. Creepy crawlers called ST of the D's. I call them creepy crawlers. I call them creepy crawlers. Because when you get that motherfucking foul, fishy ass odor and the motherfucking bumps and shit, that's the motherfucking problem for me. Because then, that's when this shit, hold up, that's when this shit turn from, no. That's when this shit turn from, we dating to motherfucking fatal attraction. Because I'm gonna fucking catch a case fucking your ass up and nigga, you ain't got to fuck with me like that. You better not let me find out. And I understand that because in my new, reinventing myself now in the dating world, I realize ain't shit out here. You got women who live with niggas that's fucking other men. So when you look at it like that, you're not only fucking him, you fucking everybody he fucking, who she fucking. Y'all might as well have a motherfucking orgy. Because at the end of the day, everybody fucking everybody. Everybody gonna take antibiotics together.
Oh my Lord.
So I'm telling y'all, this is a dangerous game. So to piggyback on what he said that everything this woman did is right and they're working it out. That goes back to my main point in this whole podcast. Whatever the fuck you are, the void that you're missing in your relationship is still that void into the person you love. Tell her, baby, look, you gotta fuck me like you want me. That's what motherfucking Big Boogie said on that motherfucking song. DJ, play that shit. Put that pussy on me. What he say? Fuck me like you want me. You gotta fuck me like you want me. Don't just give these hoes the opportunity to come up in here and slide up in your. If y'all nigga paying them bills, you better fuck them man. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of that it's a lyric. See, I go back to music all the time. Fuck me like you want me. That's the best dick in the world, baby. When that morning you done rested up. See, when you fuck them in the evening, baby, he's tired. Don't worry about fucking him at night. Don't go to sleep at night and put your boot up on his dick and shit. So he'll know in the morning when you're ready to wake up, you want that dick. Ain't shit like it. But that's when that vein be at its peak, goddamn. So fuck him in the morning. That's the best sex in the world. Morning is a new demon sign, goddamn. Morning is a new demon sign. It is. But as women and men, you know what I'm saying, we have to value what we have. Because it be all good when you sit up here and fuck over your for sure for a motherfucking possible. Let's not deviate from the script. Don't ever give up your for sure. If you got that guaranteed big joker, You better keep that motherfucker.
Nab the turtle off.
You better not never. You better not never. You better not never give up your for sure for a motherfucking possible. Because it's a possibility that motherfucker ain't gonna work out. And see what you men have to understand. Y'all get comfortable and y'all think another nigga don't want a motherfucker. That's what the fuck you fuck up in. Cause just like you want me. It's cool when you do it.
It's a problem when we do it.
Baby, stop pointing at me. You giving me
I mean, you got my attention. See, the other people, they in here. But see, you facilitate. He got my attention, so I'm telling you, I'm speaking to the whole audience here. But what I'm saying is, you cheat first. Some of us can cheat worse. See, I tell you about me sometimes back in my younger days. Last time I tripped over a nigga, his ops tied my motherfucking shoe. See, I'll go there with you, depending on how you go there with me. So don't play with me.
I don't like to play my attitude.
I ain't that bitch either. What I said, Mickey? Last time
Yes, absolutely.
Ladies, next time you trip over a nigga, make the outside shoe.
Wait, but Melissa, what were you saying? What were you about to say?
Don't do this, Shan.
Don't play with me. When you trip, next time you trip over a nigga, his ops gonna tie your motherfucking shoe.
But I mean, realistically, you'll be surprised. Like when you fuck over somebody, your niggas be waiting for you to fuck up. You know that, right? Your niggas be waiting for you to fuck up because they like, damn.
Baby, you see all that gourmet shit I be posting on Facebook?
Because I know she a good one.
They know that nigga come around.
I know she a good one. I know she a snapping turtle.
What? Snapping.
I'm gonna get my lip back.
Look, snapping, but ain't no nappy duck out there. We get waxed by Mickey.
Oh,
No,
Hispanics by
look,
Mickey.
snapping, but ain't no nappy duck out, baby.
Y'all watch out for these wax, I snatch it off.
Get him right, Mickey.
Period. Look, it be smooth like a baby's ass.
See,
Listen, y'all, for real, we winding down. This was a good topic. I love the openness of everything. I love a good vibe. I love a good conversation. I love this shit. This is the shit. Let's talk about some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let's conclude. So, men, let me tell y'all something. I lived in Florida for 5 years. You know, a lot of this new shit about plastic surgery. See, the thing about it is, people are afraid of what they don't understand. Okay? Open your mind to it. Because I'm telling you, she done dropped them 3 babies for your ass, but when them doctors tighten that shit up, it's like the first time you fucked her. I'm telling you, let your ladies get that self-esteem and boss their bodies up. We have bare children. We have went through depression. We have went through endometriosis to have kids. We have a lot of shit going on with our bodies that you all would never ever understand. So when we bear children and give you this, understand you want to still be in love with the person you first fell in love with. I'm aging backwards on their ass. Motherfuckers don't even know I'm 38. I'm 21 with 17 years experience back. I told y'all that. So with that being said, we have bare children, we have been wives, we have been mothers. Do what makes you happy.
Absolutely. That's the most important thing. Do what makes you
happy.
That's the key.
People are dropping like flies. We have lost so many people in the last couple of years. Live your life. Drake said it best, that everybody died, but not everybody lived. Once you get comfortable within yourself and in your life, you gotta live. We doing shit our parents can never do for us. We living a life that our parents wish they could have gave for us because they were not educated and they didn't know. So we got free game. Social media is the devil, but it's also free game to expose us to things we never got exposed to. So live your fucking life. Good vibes only. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. I love it. Listen, it's called all the feels for a reason. Be open, be who you are. I would never judge nobody for the decision they make in their lives. I make a decision because I make a decision. You make a decision because you make a decision. I would never judge you. Nobody is perfect. Be you. And that's what this all about. I love this shit.
I hate to say it, I'm one of the I'm one of the most hated bitches in this motherfucking tri-state county. And guess what? They can kiss my ass.
Oh, my Lord.
Whatever the fuck I did
turkey.
to make you hoes mad, I'm only gonna keep doing it to make you hoes mad. I don't give a damn.
But that's the thing, Shan. Well, that's the thing with that situation. Because we know, right, that a lot of people feel a certain type of way about you, but they don't know you, right?
And they don't get close.
They don't know you.
And they don't need
people
to.
have to know you to know who you are as a person. So at the end of the day, the way I look at life, a motherfucker can think what they think, assume what they can assume. I can give two fucks. I'ma still live my life. I love me. I love my people.
And like
It
I
is
said,
what it is.
at the end of the day, we're not gonna even give a simple-minded
Don't even give them
motherfucker
the
that much
energy.
attention, because at the end of the day, to love me is to know
know
me
you is
is
to love
me.
you.
But
Yep.
understand this: what these bitches gotta understand, that's your own insecurity. Because we have the same fucking 24 hours in a day. We have the same 7 days a week. If you want to sit on your ass and watch another motherfucker do what they do, that's a you problem. That ain't my motherfucking problem. I work 8 days a motherfucking week. Do you understand me? Hear me and hear me well. I work 8 days a week. While you motherfuckers sleeping, I'm up trying to figure out how the fuck this shit gonna line up so we can get through the next day. So if you don't have that, like I said, it gotta be in you, not on you. So if you ain't about that life, you ain't gonna never understand the life we go through. So at the end of the day, my friends been my friends for over 20 years. And guess what? For all the ones who don't understand me, it ain't for you to understand me, because I don't let everybody get close to me. So you got to understand, one thing my lawyer told me in a situation, he said, Shan, you got to quit putting bitches on. I said, what do you mean by that? He said, just to be a part of you or close to you is a come up, because Mickey does fucking waxes. So if a bitch need a wax, I'm going to send them to my motherfucking bitch. Jim does a podcast. If we gotta do something, we gonna get a podcast. Melissa owns a fucking boutique. If she needs some fucking hair, she can say, listen, I want all my motherfucking friends to be rich, like, rich with me. I want all my friends to be fine as fuck. So when we go to Turks and Caicos and we take our ass to Maldives, we all fine as a motherfucker and we boss the fuck up. So at the end of the day, like Ace Boogie said on fucking Paid in Full, everybody eats, B. And if we look at it like that, instead of looking at being envious and jealous of each other, that's why we don't win. I love to vacation with all my motherfucking friends. Shit, I want y'all to do everything with me. We do. We have social media. We have
Anyway, this podcast is coming to an end, but I say this to say I'm glad she said what she said, because at the end of the day, people are who they are. I know Shan for who she is. Shan is really a good person. People don't really know her like that, but to know her is to love her, but you gotta know her right.
And they don't
you know what I'm saying? And like sitting here listening to her, it explains kind of where she coming from, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody shows things differently than everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But I do appreciate all of y'all for coming out. It was a vibe. Y'all come back. The next podcast gonna be next month for sure.
Definitely.
It was lit. I like the interaction. I love all of that. So y'all, let's just vibe.
And to leave you all with this,
I love it.
who I am is who you are to me. I give you what you give me.
Period.
So if you give me genuine nice, you'll get genuine nice. If you give me sassy and bullshit, you're going to meet this motherfucking beast you don't want to unleash. Have a good night.
Unleash it.